I'm originally from India, right? I moved to this country when I was 8 years old. I had a real difficult time making friends, right? A real tough time making friends. But I have a very over-enthusiastic, over-encouraging immigrant mom. She's very excited. She was just like, you should just go down to the playground and meet other 8-year-olds. They're going to love you. Look at your beard. It's amazing. So that's what I did. I went down to the playground. I met a bunch of other 8-year-olds. And normally, like, 8-year-olds are just like a bag of bastards, right? Yeah, like, they're terrible people because they don't know how to be people. But these guys were super nice to me because they needed one more person for a 5-on-5 game of basketball, so I served a purpose, right? And as an immigrant, I didn't know what basketball was, so I asked them, and they were like, listen, we'll just explain the rules as the game goes on. And I was like, great! Just like as a frame of reference, though, is it kind of like cricket? Yeah, and then I started playing, and I was like, nope, not at all. Like the opposite of that game, if there was ever one, right? So we started playing, and someone passes me the ball. I get very excited. I started dribbling it, and then everybody just started screaming at me. Right? They're like, best boys, up the court, Krish, best boys. It's all you, buddy. Line up and take the shot. It's all you. Just take the shot. Line it up, Blank speed. It's all about foundation. Line up and take the shot. It's all about your foundation. Don't forget about the foundation. Line up, Blank speed. Take the shot. And I just had a panic attack. Right? I'm in the middle of the court just, I don't like the power that this orange globe contains. And I just closed my eyes and I threw it away. Right? I threw it to Chance, who was a gentleman on the other team. Yeah. He dribbles, he shoots, he scores. And there's a kid on my team by the name of Krish Mohan who loses his shit, tackles me to the ground, and pulls a switchblade out on me. Some of you gave me the reaction I'm looking for. It's concerned laughter. That's what I want. Right? There are just places that are a little bit too nice to handle that reality that I went through, right? Like Asheville, North Carolina. Beautiful little blue bubble in the South. Just couldn't handle that reality, right? They were just like, holy shit, did you know that was a hate crime? Because if you are not offended, we will be offended for you. Now, there are places that go the complete opposite direction, right? They look at me and they're like, ha 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 ha, learn the rules, faggot. Just an orange globe. But that's what he did. He tackles me to the ground, he pulls a switchblade out on me. And the first thought I had was, boy, basketball's an aggressive game. I wish somebody would have explained those rules to me, because I wouldn't have done any of that shit. I don't think I'm cut out for basketball. I think I'm more cut out for reading and quietly sobbing in the corner of the room. I'm gonna go do that. That sounds more fun. Developed a lot of anxiety, though, right? I still have anxiety to this day. Yeah, I have a crippling amount of anxiety. But I recently found out that anxiety is a survival trait. Do you guys know that? Yes. Yeah, it's an evolutionary advantage. Right. The reason why we're all here is because we're descendants of anxious cowards. Back in the hunter-gatherer days, our ancestors were the people that were just like, what's that noise? Fuck it, I'm out, and then just ran away. That's why we're here. Yeah. Makes you a lot more prepared to deal with uncomfortable situations, right? If I enter a party and I walk into a conversation, I'm like, all right, Krish, someone just made a joke. You don't know what the joke is. Don't laugh. Don't pander to these people. That's not what they want. All right, someone is talking. Make eye contact with them. 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 This is far too much eye contact. Have you blinked? You haven't blinked. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, blink. Okay. That's not how normal humans blink, Krish. That's not how they do it. You know what? You didn't even introduce yourself to these people. Put your hand out to shake. All right, well, no one is reciprocating. Now it just looks like you went for their balls. Abort the mission, Krish. No problem. 5 exit strategies already planned out. Right? Anxious people also have higher IQs because knowledge is power. And we need to know whether we have the knowledge to solve a particular problem or not, right? That's important to know whether you can or can't solve a problem. Because if there was an asteroid coming to this planet right now, there's nothing I can do about that, right? I don't know Bruce Willis. But my sister's Netflix password, that one I can figure out by paying attention, taking diligent notes and spreadsheets. I can watch all the Bruce Willis movies I want in like 6.5 hours. It'd be amazing. We're also empaths. We know when people are happy, and we know when they're sad. Mostly because we need to know whether we were responsible for that sadness or not. Right? Was it something I said? Something I did. Was it the eye contact? I felt like it was the eye contact. I thought it was too much, but I didn't want to break it. Because it was a handshake? God damn it. Just trying to be respectable, and I wrote, was it the earlier asteroid comment? Because that's just like a thing that's going to happen, right? We're 250 years from a large impact asteroid from hitting the planet. What do you think, Jupiter's going to keep protecting us all the time? That's bullshit. Wake up. That's just science and statistics. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at science and statistics about that. It was the Netflix password. I knew it! I should have just asked you. You're a nice person. I'm sorry. Wait a second. That asteroid comment's not like a metaphor for our relationship, is it? Is it? It's a lot of anxiety, right? And I had to try to figure out where my anxiety came from. There's a ton of it, and at that basketball incident, I'm already a ball of anxiety, right? So I dug deep, and I think I figured out where it comes from. I think my anxiety comes from when I was 5 years old, and my mom used to tell me the story of the Indian apocalypse. Yeah. Okay, a lot of you just need to take a minute and realize there is an Indian apocalypse. Because when I bring this up to people, they're like, what is it, burgers? Fuck you, it's way worse. Yeah. Which, by the way, if there are any Catholics or Christians in the room, you guys by far have the most adorable apocalypse I've ever heard of. Right?
You got guilt, man.
Yeah. It's guilt. There's horses involved, right? Your savior comes down in a nice white robe, very excited about the whole affair. Right? He's like, who's that? Is that Carl? That is Carl. This is the guy I was fucking telling you about. He's the best. Carl, you get your ass up to heaven, you kooky bastard, all right? We are turning all the water to wine when you get up there, okay? No, seriously, this guy is the best. He's a nonstop party monster. He won't quit. What's that, Carl? Yeah, of course there's drugs in heaven, Carl. I mean, what kind of heaven would it be without drugs? It would just be clouds, and that's ridiculous. Who's that? Is that Deborah? My favorite atheist. There she is. You get your ass up to heaven, and you watch out for those daiquiris. I've seen you on the dance floor. Seriously, cut her off at 2, all right? Or else we'll be doing the Macarena all night. Who's that? Is that Lenny? What's it been? Since 08? Yeah, I saw what you did in 09. Why would you do that in a van? That wasn't even your van. You know what? You're staying here. You're staying here. Put an X on his hand. Treat him like he's 18 and above 21 club. No wristbands. I feel like the Catholic apocalypse is like if Oprah was in charge of the apocalypse. Right? Like, you get the kingdom of heaven. And you get the kingdom of heaven. Everybody kind of gets the kingdom of heaven. It's very adorable to me. This is a story my mom used to tell me when I was 5 years old. She would say that Vishnu will decide when life no longer needs to be on this planet, and he will take his final form, which is that of a very beautiful woman, and then she will come down and kill everything. Not everyone. Everything. So Carl, he's dead, right? Rabbits slaughtered. Carrots just on fire. Good night. And then I'm just sitting there in bed, just rocking back and forth. Who's Carl? And then I have to wonder why I can't maintain a goddamn relationship in my life. That's why. Every time a beautiful woman tries to come talk to me, I'm like, not today! And then I throw a drink in her face. That's not what women are looking for, right? That's not marriage material. Fuck, that's not even arranged marriage material. That's the thing I think I have the most amount of anxiety is relationships, right? I'm in a relationship now, and I keep wondering when I'm going to fuck that up. You know? Yeah. I have a lot of friends that are a lot of different types of relationships. I have a lot of friends that are bisexual, which is beautiful to me. I love that concept, right? I'm just not confident enough to be bisexual. You know? Because being bisexual means walking into any room and going, 100% of these people I can fuck. Look at me. I'm not that confident. I have a lot of friends that are polyamorous, too. You guys know what that is? Polyamorous? Yeah, I figured this would be the crowd that knows it. Yeah. If you guys don't know what it is, it's multiple different partners. Everybody knows about each other, right? I'm all about it. That's a beautiful idea. Share the love. I love it, right? I just can't do it. I can't even handle having a crush on 2 girls at the same time. Because in my head, I'm like, well, whose life am I going to slowly and systematically ruin over the course of 9 to 10 months? Is it the girl that I'm kind of obsessed with, or the girl that I'm, like, fully obsessed with? Because logic dictates it should be the girl that I'm kind of obsessed with, but if I really want to commit, I should take this life that I really care about right down to hell. That's how deep my anxiety and addictive personality run, right? I'm addicted to nicotine, to caffeine, and to people, apparently. Which is why I can't feel nothing. But I do feel all the feelings from everybody, all the time, forever. Half of you are on board. The other half is like, holy shit, what a nightmare you live in. What is happening to you? Everybody just hug him and never let him go.